Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Factorio Space Age. We are actually trying to figure out what we need to do next. I haven't really figured it out yet. I cleaned up a little bit over here. We finished up the coal patch. It was over here finally. Got a little bit of copper left, a little bit of stone left, and then we'll clean those up at some point. But yeah, we don't actually know. We got a good backlog of the iron and the copper finally. Obviously, still a little bit lagging. Coal is, a little bit light, but I think, yeah, once it just filled up all these the first time, I think it actually took care of everything. We're not actually getting steel all the way down here, so we absolutely do have a shortage of iron, even with the way I'm doing things here. So, not sure what the best solution here is. I feel like it's letting more through than I would like it to. Let me actually pull up our blueprint book. Let's just find something that goes from 4 to 2. I think that'll actually be the best thing for us right now. Which I think it's pretty simple, isn't it? It is. Why can't we just overwrite this? Wouldn't that... Oh, it does not let us overwrite it. Kind of weird. It's all yellow. Yeah, I should have been able to overwrite it, I would have thought. That. Get rid of all this down here now. Just have the robots take care of some of this. Alright, so then this first line will just come in here. And as these finish up, second line will just zip on over to this other one. I don't know if this makes the belts more saturated, but I felt like all the saturation was going to this far one, just based on how they had the kind of temporary belting system set up. This will at least, it'll fill the first one up. Actually, it'll fill them up evenly, right? So at the end of the day, they'll just be perfectly even. So this should be fine. Is it going? I think it's slightly, yeah, it's definitely shifting to the left. So we definitely don't have enough input to completely saturate both these lines, but that's okay. Once we finish this up, we'll get some more iron from somewhere, or we'll just tap it into this other iron over here in some form or fashion, and that'll be fine as well. I don't think this is our next problem though. We just need to drain out this iron down here, and then everything will be okay. Entire side over here is done. Oh, we didn't have enough for that. We do not have enough of that. Let me just ditch some of this. So I don't even know if we need the stone right now. We'll keep a little bit of stone. We don't need the red circuits right now. If we needed some, we can get some later. I'll get rid of the batters for now. I mean, honestly, even the steel and the... get rid of one set of copper, or iron, I mean. We definitely don't need you. Everything else is fine for the moment. I do need to get into the logistics range here in a second, but I was just going to pick these up. At some point, I mean, I need to get to the provider chest, because that's going to help put some of this stuff that I've just kind of sticking in chests back into the system, right? That's really where things really get good with the automation. But we don't get that until we do the space stuff. So maybe we should be doing space stuff pretty soon. That might be just what we need to do next, is we're ready for space stuff. Okay, everything has been taken. Good. All right. So yeah, space stuff. I mean, I've already queued up a few technologies, but we could obviously change some of these. I mean, I probably wouldn't mind having the tank just as an option, but some of these other ones, these kind of infinite level up ones, we could probably ignore. Space comes from you, right? So space platform, but what do we need to research this? We just send an space platform starter pack to space. Okay. I'm actually going to go ahead and queue this up because we're going to start getting this soonish as well. So let's go ahead and get the purple one in the queue. So we've got to build a space port. Do we have that already? I guess it's here. Rocket silo. We do have the ability to do a rocket silo. And we can build the space platform starter pack. We need blue processing. Oh. Well then. Sulfuric acid. Okay. Well, that definitely might be the next thing we need to do now that we got a bunch of reds being made. Finally. Is to get our blues. I actually have a blueprint for blue right now. Guess down here would be blue, or unless we want to leave more space for the red, but I think for now we can just make this blue. What is the blue? A ton of electronic circuits. Just a couple advanced circuits, and then a bunch of sulfuric acid. I might not overthink this too much. We might just put down a decent chunk and then just not worry about how long does it take to make them? 10 seconds. So if I put 20 of these out, kind of in a line starting basically somewhere around here. We will only need one line coming in with green and red on each side. Although we might need a full line of green, come to think of it. So these are going to be blue. We obviously need sulfuric acid coming in, but I think that can just essentially run down the line. Then we could put some reds, maybe? Or I can just pull these out a little bit. It's not going to work the way I want it to. I think the best thing is just to accept that these are just going to have a line going all the way down. All right. Pull the sulfuric acid in from somewhere in a second. Actually, what I can do is stick you out and then do that, and then just that will be sulfuric acid right there. All right, so that's that, and we need, like I said, green and red coming in. What I might do, and it's a little bit weird, but I might just, although we don't really have a way to power these. Am I asking for these? We are not. We could power these through what? Through some of these bigger electric poles, maybe? It's not really gonna be that good, is it? I was wanting to put two reds that are doing green circuits and one. They're 10-second times. I think we can live with oh, hello. Where did you come from? Oh, right there. Perfect. I'm glad we got the lasers over here. I mean, I could go look up a pattern for this, but this one felt like a relatively straightforward one, so I was going to worry about patterns later. Do we have robot coverage here? We do not, so let me get some robot coverage here in this area at least. All right, something like that. Red's coming here. And then outputs can be very slow. Do I have yellows coming in? We do not have yellows coming in either. Let me go and get the sulfuric acid set up while I'm kind of not much else to do right this second. Sulfuric acid is there. Okay. We got sulfuric acid. These have to feed in close, but they can pull in from... Sorry, they have to feed from far. They can put in close if we wanted to, but we're not going to do that, so... I guess we'll put green and red on the same line here for now. See if it backs it up too much or not. Alright, that's all that. There's red right there and green over there, so I guess we'll put red on the top. It's kind of already ready to go. We want you to be there. Close enough. I mean, we'll adjust things later if we need to do something different. I guess we'll put red on the... Just keep it on the outsides for now. Just, I don't know, make it mirror. How do we do this? Like that. It's a little bit spaghetti, but it's alright. You guys know how much I like a little bit of spaghetti. Actually, that could go there. Alright, so green, let's do... We'll have to do this one a little bit weird, but it'll work. I mean, we need to make some adjustments. We'll move some of these other ones down later, but for now, this will work. We do have blue circuits being made. Not very fast, mind you, but they are being made. And the green is definitely a bottleneck. Does it even get down to the end? Maybe it'll get... Yeah, some of these early ones are not taking anymore. It might get all the way down to the end. As long as it gets down to the end, we're totally fine, right? So, what do we need for purple? We can make these, right? We don't have the recipe for electric furnace. We do have productivity modules, don't we? Yeah, we do. Electric furnace would be under what? Here? Oh, we do have electric furnace. Yeah, yeah. So we actually have everything we can want to make for that. That's interesting. And I think we can do the utility design specs as well. We'll take a look at that here in a bit, but is the green going to make it down? We might need to make this like red. Just to give the green a better chance to get further down. Although, no, it's getting there. It's slowly getting there. We'll come back and look at it later. I don't know if we have to worry about it right this second. I do need to deal with this. Oh, there's another biter base right there. So yeah, we need to go deal with these biter bases. And possibly even that one, unfortunately. Possibly even that one, unfortunately. So we got a few biter bases we got to go deal with. Let me make sure I have plenty of lasers. How many lasers we got? 50. That should be plenty. Do we have enough poles? Well, between the long ones and the other ones, yeah, we should be good. So let's just work our way down. Got a little sketchy. Easy enough. Didn't we have... Oh, that was the other one. I thought there was another one there. Oh, that we must have seen the other little guys sitting there. Okay, well in that case, we'll get over to the other side here in a second. All right, that is that. Green is getting all the way down to the end there. That's perfect. And so that means it will get it all the way down to the end. Oh, that might just be because we're backlogging. Never mind. Getting a little excited, but forgot that we are actually not using everything here. So let me just move those over a little bit. I could start putting these. How much do we need for the robot port? 200.
That's a lot.
I could just start putting these in a box for now. It might be the right move. Just start putting some in a box. Just have some. All right, we'll worry about that later. I just want to make sure we're keeping it going so that way we have a bunch for later. All right, what kind of technology do we want to grab? I mean, we're not really ready for the purple stuff just yet. So let's grab... I'm just going to go ahead and start giving some of these back up. Probably laser stuff, actually, more than anything. Yeah, we're getting yellows? Forget what colors we're making over here. We are making no yellows, okay. Because yellow is what? Oh, it's the utility one, yeah. That's fine. So... we can make... we can do science. Well, no, that's purple. We actually don't have that much stuff we can grab, so never mind. We'll just queue a few of these, and we're about to run out of stuff, which is totally okay. All right, let me see what's down this way. We want to go to this one southwest of here, so we'll just go down to the oil. Oh, I'm in the poison. That's pretty tough. We lost a few. It's all right. We only lost one. All right, it's not too bad. All right. What's next? So that's those two. Starting to get close to these. We're still okay for the moment, though. These are getting a little close. Up here. Actually, don't have any vision over here. I need to get some more radars out. But we definitely are getting touching that one. So looks like that one way up there is our next goal. Everything else currently is cleared out. We might eventually put like some walls down here. We could put like a wall right there, just a little tiny wall. That'll keep anything off of, you know, coming from up through here. Just for now. We could put a little tiny wall there. We could put a little bit of a wall there with some lasers behind it, of course, just to kind of protect ourselves from like these angles. This entire southern section, southwestern section would be covered under that. I mean, we could do some walls through here, of course, as well. And there are some cliffs along the way that would help a little bit, but definitely a bigger area. We really need to get some more vision on this right-hand side, like I said, though. More radars. We'll get there. All right, I'm actually going to put a cut in there. We did the southern side. We just need to kill the fighters on the north. which we will do here in a bit. Or I'll either do it offline or I'll bring you guys back for it. But one way or the other, we'll go clear these guys out and start working on space stuff soon, because we're building up the blue circuits now. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.